In the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing and we're underway here in week 4. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, set!
In motion right is Tony. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Hand off left side, Pierce. Jeff Okudah up from his cornerback spot to make the play. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Go, Reed, go!
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Tucker Kraft.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon.
What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Ready? Lions.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
The throw over the middle, taken in. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Jaguars are 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Let's go. Ready?
Now a first down carry by Jones. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
2nd and 9 now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 20. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
You look at this Jaguar defense,
and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here.
short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go. Set. 18 running. 18 running.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Here Pierce now up the middle.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Trap 60, trap 60. Trap 60. Hurt. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Going for it all.
And that would get a wide-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. It's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. This a 43-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now an audible here into something else.
Now a play fake here on first down.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And goes for a gain of 31.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Up the middle, Jones. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And here's Jones again on second down.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Out of the gun now on third down. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's when we're kickers watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
On the ball, on the ball.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to look to throw.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
First down, Steelers.
Give to Pierce.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Another carry for Pierce.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact caught the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It got his man complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 70 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now whistles here. And I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll set up to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Ready up.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll set up a throw. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Justin Jefferson.
26 yards.
And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
That's complete to Pierce.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Got it. Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Left thing, 19.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
Ready. 79 Broncos. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
That's good for another Jacksonville. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be from 56 yards out. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a 5-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Harrison Butler set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now a second and 2.
70 Ranger. Pace, 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 pace.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Ready, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They go play action here on first down.
This one swung out here to Jones.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of the
touchdown. Justin Jefferson with a second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Here we go.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room once.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things to their advantage in this type of a game.
Drop 60, drop 60.
Second and 6. Eluding the pressure right.
This one finds Pierce on the out route.
Fights through and now a crease. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Drag him 60.
Now back to throw.
Delivers another one to Pierce.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
19 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Pierce. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2nd and 9 now. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Pierce. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll drop to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. There he goes, left side. This one home. It's a touchdown.
So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football, and that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Carlson now to kick this one away.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price.
Bad field position for your defense.
19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
79 Bronco.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and 2. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second down and a yard.
At the 39-yard line.
And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
First down, Steelers.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Jaguars 23, Steelers 20. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he edges forward but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week as he's got a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Jones. Taken down at the 42. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop him here. So,
well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jags use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they work
get this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
18, 5 in. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20.
Now 1st and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 13. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
There we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
Cut 19. 18 Rattle. 18 Rattle. Rig.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Come on.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Panther 11. Trap 50. Ready.
Back to throw here. This is caught. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Pierce trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
They'll run for it with Pierce.
But he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down.
Ready.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
Somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do